once with Beanie from his home. Watch out for that center lane, he's weaving back and forth, all while talking about the football scores. As long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
Yeah, I'm a little bit later on Thursday because fuck. I was itching my foot. I wasn't looking where I was going. Fuck! Save me! Ah, damn it.
Look out for that parking pylon, it came out of nowhere. Aren't there traffic laws? He just doesn't care. But as long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
I just think I'm going to be here playing SnowRunner for the next 30 years. Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing today? It's time for a stream. Oh, I forgot to update my fact of the day. Oh, it's a really long one. We'll do it live. Actually, I'll just shorten it. No one's going to read this anyway. Anyway, I hope we're all doing good. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? We are going to get some trucking today. Hope you're excited. Let's do it. We were on a long old journey going north to somewhere in Canada. I can't remember where. But we got a bit of a long drive ahead of us. And I don't even know if I'll get it all done today, but we shall see. We shall see. Okay. Let's start that up. Let's get the music set up. Not that one. Let's have this one. Okay. I'm going to grab my coffee because I left it in the other room, and then we'll head on to some driving. to do it, 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 to do it. All right, I think we're good to go. So we were on our way from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Edmonton, Alberta. We've parked up in Farmington in northern New Mexico. It's quite a long drive. I've not been to Alberta yet. It'd be fun. Right, Rio, which way? I need to turn around. I have no idea where that truck came from. Twitchy! Hello, Twitchy. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Finding out some free time. Nice. Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. We are not in Canada yet. We've got a long way to go to get there. I'm driving north from New Mexico. They do drive on the right, yes, but I think they use kilometers per hour instead of miles per hour. Did I take a left at Albuquerque? Actually, I started off in Albuquerque. I started this journey at the end of last week. We left Albuquerque. I'm very shortly going to be leaving New Mexico, I believe. We're in a small town called Farmington. Can you go right on red? Yeah. We're going over 55, is that right? I found a state last time. Was it Idaho? I can't remember what state it was, but one of the states the speed limit was 80. Oh, interesting. I'm going to have to fix this lighting over here. Hopefully that's a bit better. It's a big empty state, yeah. So yeah, we've got a long drive ahead. We're going to Edmonton. $55 is a depot. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if we're actually going to make it to Canada today, honestly. Any faster than the aliens can't catch you. This is quite a long drive we've got. Oh, the speed limit's up to 65 here. Even through the roadworks. You're eating beans, so you want to see Beanie tonight? I'm sure she'll show up at some point. I was a bit late starting today because she needed some attention. She actually I guess I could say this. She threw up on the floor earlier, which cats are prone to do. But less than an hour later, she was trying to eat my dinner. I don't think she'll ever learn. Hello, Kakos. How are you? Oops. Come on, pretty mama. There's a place called Kokomo. Hope you're doing well, Kakos. Hope you had a good day. I am flashing, yeah. I've got my big old warning lights on. I realised my truck had like an orange flashing beacon on top. And it doesn't come on by default, so I thought I'd switch it on. And I tell you what, it's getting very close to my next trip to America. A week from now, I'll probably be in the air over the desert somewhere. I think that's right. Which desert? I don't actually know. Yeah, I'll be on my way to Vegas. I don't know, actually I might not have made it to the desert. I'd be landing at 11 PM UK time. I think it's the Sonora Desert, yeah. So I'd still be 4 hours away from landing. Oh, Mojave. That sounds right. Yeah, it could be. Welcome to Utah. We made it to Utah. Why don't I do an IRL drive around the USA? Maybe I will one day. Same desert but in Arizona. Okay. Maybe I'll see it. Yeah, I don't know. A road trip around America would be fun, but we'll see. Rachel and I have spoken about before about doing a road trip to a Buc-ee's. Which is like the huge gas station, if you don't know. It's a bit bigger than Johnson makes out, yeah. Yeah, something like that. I think it's spelled with 2 E's. Is it B-U-C-E? But it's got like a whole supermarket. Never seen a house. Thank you, Rachel. No, I'm not going to. Sorry. I couldn't tell if it was Mojave. It's one of them. Mojave. I can't remember which one I actually said. So I was wrong both times. Mojave. Mojave Desert. That does sound right. Oh no, they're not gonna allow me in the country. No, it's Slough. Yeah, Rosencow. Hiya, fish. It's Maryland. It's not Maryland. Maryland. I think. I'm doubting myself now. It's Maryland, right? Kind of. That's the best you're getting from me. I might be wrong. Maryland. Maryland. Yeah, Louisville. The one that gets me is was it New Orleans? You gotta say like New Orleans. Isn't it Orleans? They don't say Orleans, according to Rachel. If you're from there. My wheel is broken. Sorry, Cactus. My wheel is broken and my game froze. So that's good. The USB on my wheel is wobbly because I ran over the plug bit in my chair once and completely squashed it and used a flat screwdriver to lever it back into shape. You're sending me a TikTok to share? Okay, Rachel. RE5, yes.
Louisville is such a beautiful city. I love the sounds of construction and loud trucks at 4 a.m. How about you, man? Are you from here? Yeah, I reckon I've lived in Louisville my whole life. I'm sorry, you lived where? Louisville. I'm sorry, what? Buddy, are you hard of hearing or something? Louisville. I'm saying Louisville. Where you are, Louisville. It sounds like you're trying to say Louisville, but then while you're saying it, someone's drop kicking you in the throat. Buddy, we don't say Louisville around here. We say Louisville. Say it. Say Louisville. Well, you see, I can't say it like that because I've never had a massive stroke. Buddy, are you trying to get smart with me? Man, Louisville is just like the rest of Kentucky. I can't understand a word y'all are saying. Listen, buddy, you can come here and mispronounce Louisville all you want to, but if you say we're like the rest of Kentucky one more time, I'm gonna grab you by the shoulders and just commence to beat the fuck out of you. You guys know that Louisville is part of Kentucky, right? Doesn't mean we're too proud of it, mister.
Keith saying is again and calling you through. Alright. I think we lost quite a bit of progress there, but no worries. We're going through the town of Moab. I bet that's not how they say that. It's probably Morb. Or something like that. You've been to Moab? What was it like, Rachel? Was it this beautiful? I can't. All I've seen of Moab is that there was a sign for a place called Martin's Pub, which was probably not real. Oh yeah, maybe that's where it's got its name from. It's where Arches National Park is. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You've told me about Arches National Park. Damn hungry like the wolf. No, I think Rachel's just told me about it. We looked at pictures. I hadn't really heard of it before then. Colorado River. 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Oops, sorry, I need to keep an eye on the road instead of reading chat. Yeah, that's awesome, Rachel. It's very pretty, America, isn't it? Lots of varied landscapes. That's the word I was looking for. You're weirdly least impressed by Grand Canyon. Oops, just turn the engine off. Don't mind me. Man, looking at Vegas on Google Maps is insane. It's just got this huge city and then just miles and miles of nothing around it. I also found out the other day that there's Las Vegas in New Mexico. Tiny little place. I absent-mindedly typed in Las Vegas Airport into Google Maps instead of what it's actually called. And it took me to Las Vegas Municipal Airfield in New Mexico. Hey, I guess I'll probably get to fly over the Grand Canyon, right? I will say the naming of the actual airport in real Las Vegas is a bit of a sensitive subject. Rachel refuses to recognize it by its current name. It just got renamed, and Rachel still calls it by its old name. Yeah, it used to be called McCarran, but it's not anymore. It's called Harry Reid Airport. Microsoft Flight Sim still calls it McCarran, I think. It's probably gives you a good picture of how out of date their database is. It's like 15 years ago or something it changed. Right, it's nearly sleep time for my driver. We've got a way station coming up that we can stop at. It's a shame because the sun's just starting to come up. It's getting a bit brighter. Forever. Oh, I don't think... Does this way station have a sleeping spot? I'm not sure it does. Mistakes have been made. It's a tiny little hut. Okay, I have to go a bit further then. Well, you might as well go now. Jeez! Where should we stop to sleep? We've got a long way to go. Okay, it's not too bad actually. Where are we? We're deep into Utah. Oh, we'll be on the actual interstate soon as well. Which takes us all the way to Montana. We're crossing the border. Yeah, we'll go visit Spanish Fork. I feel like we stopped there last week. I might be wrong. See, this is nice, just as the sun's starting to come up. I'm getting vibes of that GTA San Andreas mission with the train going underneath. Ah, nice. My parents have been there. Oh, I need some fuel too. Okay. Okay, we should get to the rest stop in time. All is good. The fight. And when I lose. Oops. Oh, speed's 50. It was, yeah. ABBA won Eurovision back in the day with this song. Which was kind of the point they decided to start singing in English. Because until that point, all their songs had been in Swedish. Alright, there we go. We fueled up. We're going to park up and sleep. I'm going to go grab a drink. Give me a sec. I'll be back. Okay. Alright, let's continue. It's now 5 PM in game. So it'll probably start getting dark soon. I'm sure that's fine. I have a Mango Copperberg today, for those of you who are interested, because it was on a clearance deal at Morrison's. By the way, I am going to attempt to take some cool pictures of Vegas and post them in Discord whilst I'm gone, so you don't miss me too much. I'll take some nice pictures of Ohio as well, because I don't normally post those. All right, so now we're on I-15 heading north. I think we're going to be on this interstate for quite a while. Ooh. Let's concentrate on the road. Ogden, didn't we end up there last time? Can't remember. We did do a lot of driving around this kind of area last week, I think. It's not super mango-y. If you think of like mango sauce, it's not that mango-y. But it's mango-y enough. It does say it's, yeah, it's apple cider flavored with mango. Yeah. We're kind of deep in the heart of Utah now. Still got 1,000 miles to go. Got a long way to drive. Ah, yes. It must have been Utah where the speed limit goes to 80. I don't think I said Utah. Oh damn, we're coming off here. You might pass the Proclaimers. True. This person didn't let me go. They're not, but I'm going anyway. This isn't a Eurovision song, no, but it's Steps, who did a lot of songs that sound like they could have been Eurovision songs. It's got that vibe to it, hasn't it? Hey, we made it to Idaho. Oops. Oh, street. Oh. Hello? Okay. I don't know what happened there. It's worked? Okay, perfect. Good, 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 good. Oh, you didn't even need to refresh. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. The stream just lost all connection. I didn't actually do anything apart from stop the stream and start it again in the end. I couldn't work out anything that was wrong. Still tasty, that's the main thing. Briefing. Some brush up. It said something about all trucks over a certain weight have to stop at this way station for an inspection. I didn't have time to read it all though. I think I've spoken about this before, but one of the weird things about America they never signed up to the International Convention of Road Signs. A lot of countries in Europe and Asia all have reasonably similar road signs. Yeah, there was one. No. This is one of the things I looked into to get good at GeoGuessr. But yeah, most countries in Europe and Asia all relatively match on road signs. You know, you could work out what they say, basically. Even up to stop signs that they say the word stop in English all the way through Europe. There's your fun fact for you. Pretty good times come on. But yeah, it means you'd have an easier time understanding the road signs in Italy or Spain than you would in the US if you're used to driving in the UK, for example. Which brings me on to the point that there are a lot of signs in the US that are written in words that I feel like if they were in the UK, they'd use a picture. You know? For example, if you wanted to say the right lane is right turn only, in this country, you'd have a little picture with the arrows showing which way you can go from which lane. But in the US, they would just write out, if you are in the right lane, you must turn right, or something like that. It's not quite that bad. Whoops. But you know, whatever works. One of these days I'm probably going to have to do a driving test in America. Flashing light feels like a disco. Yeah, it's good at night time, isn't it? The quality of the driving tests. Which lights are flashing? If you look in my mirrors, I've got a flashing light on top of the truck. Yeah, the quality of the driving tests in the US varies wildly from state to state, it would seem. From what I've heard, there are several states that don't require you to drive on public roads as part of your driving test. This song's for Rachel if you're still listening. Yeah, there's no MOT, what we would call an MOT here in the US. And the states that do have it, it's not every year like it is here. It's like every 3 or every 5 years. Oh, not that way. Whoops. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean the Cybertrucks are not legally allowed to be driven anywhere in Europe, as far as I know, because they don't pass the crash tests or pedestrian safety tests. So that probably tells you what you need to know. Israel might get thrown out of Eurovision. Yeah, it is being put to a vote. I think the pressure is building. I believe there is a vote to throw them out of European football as well. But America are kind of throwing their weight behind on that one. The US government are putting a lot of pressure on the football authorities not to ban Israel because it would mean they wouldn't be able to qualify for the World Cup. Which patently ignores the fact that their football team is not good enough to qualify for the World Cup anyway, so they're not going to be there. But we'll see. Yeah, I think Eurovision will be a big one because there are some Israeli companies that sponsor Eurovision. So I think it'll be interesting, but I think there's enough countries that would honestly pull out if Israel aren't kicked out of Eurovision that they'd be in big trouble if they don't do something. Yeah, and I think there are more that would but don't want to publicly admit it right now. I just don't want to go to Austria. Yeah, it's in Austria, lads. Let's give it a miss this year. No, Austria's great. I'm sure they'd love to go. Yeah, I think it's very interesting because it took football 4 days to ban Russia, I think, after they started in the war with Ukraine. And I think enough people are pointing out that it's a bit hypocritical to have Israel still there. I don't know if you saw this, but Russia started their own song contests, which took place a few weeks ago. Maybe a couple of weeks ago, I can't remember. Yeah, they just invited any country they were allies with. Yeah, the first one was a week or two ago. Can't remember who won. It was like Thailand or someone. And I think they had their own Olympics, possibly, which they called something like the Friendship Games. I think they probably did, actually. I don't know what the doping test regime would have been. Yeah. I know that there is like some rich guy in America starting a sporting competition with where doping is completely allowed. Yeah, not Elon Musk, but someone is kind of planning something like that. Yeah. Welcome to Montana. I think we're pretty far north now. Got 650 miles still to go, by the way. If you're keeping count. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I think Elon Musk's probably keeping a low profile right now because I saw his names come up in the Epstein files. There were some more files released today, and it included like a daily schedule, and it had written on it Elon Musk to visit Ireland, and in brackets, is this still happening? Question mark. So maybe he didn't actually go, but there's no proof he actually went. But his name's there. Yeah. He probably does have his own creepy island. Oh, here she comes. Alright, we're heading off the freeway. Oh yeah, gosh. I don't know if you've ever seen the FBI director on TV, but he looks high every time I've seen him. Kash Patel, that's right, yeah. It's him. Donald Jr. always looks partly stoned. I'm sure they're all on cocaine or something. Allegedly. If any US Customs Border Patrol agents are watching this, that was legally a joke. It's gonna come up in my I'm gonna apply for a visa one day. They're gonna troll through my stream archive. Let's see here. Stream. I think I said this last time, we've done a lot of driving at night. Just thinking it's been nighttime for a long time, and it's 2 AM. Got a long way to go yet. See, I bought some NFL merch so I can blend in when I'm there. It is, yes. I figured I would take this, so I seem American, you know. Someone might cartoon something about it. I think I know enough about it. I can get by. I've been keeping up to date with their scores. I know a reasonable amount about American sports, I feel like. Yeah. What was Wenger thinking sending Walcott on that early? It's really funny to me whenever that meme comes up, because it was very true of Arsenal at the time. They really do always try and walk it in. A whiz bang? That sounds interesting. I should get another drink. Come out here. There's some you studying so slowly? Are you going uphill? I was trying to overtake these trucks and it's... Will never break the chain. You don't love me now. International airport coming up. I wonder where we are. Can't see it. It begins with GRE. Great Falls. It always amuses me that there are several airports in the US that count as international airports because they do 2 flights a week to Canada or something. I wonder what it's like working as like a border patrol there. Yeah, it probably is actually. Yeah, it's true. Speaking of flying, going to be doing some flight sim on Sunday. Usual time, about 11:30. Had a pretty good stream last time we did that. There was another sign with an essay on there that started with all commercial trucks, and that's all I could read. But yeah, looking forward to doing some flight sim again. I might finally get to do the jet plane stuff this week. I've been giving it the big build up. Marbles to look forward to tomorrow, of course, as well. 1 PM UK time for Marbles. And next week, I'll be off flying on Friday, so next week's Marbles is going to be on Thursday. We're going to aim for Thursday 6:30, I think. It's true, Fish. I just need to avoid crashing, because Because that's what screwed me up last time. Alive. Together. Bam, ba, bam, bam. Oh, that light just disappeared. Together. Stop weather. So everyone's slowing down here? Ba-ba-ba. Oh, it's a border. Are we here already? Oh no, it's not the border, it's just a toll. Okay. Why wasn't that marked on the map? Oops. Where are we now? Oh no, it was the border. What the heck? Okay. We did it! We made it to Canada! Welcome to Canada! Okay, I need to find something to put over in sleep so we can have a look at Canada in the daytime. Oops. So we're in Alberta, which we're in roughly into the middle of Alberta, which will take us to Edmonton. We're going to be driving past Calgary at some point. Go with the lineup. Smells like toffee. Nice. Everyone else is like speeding off, but for me it says the speed limit is 31. Papers every day. Scotch vermouth syrup. Vanilla absinthe and orange bitters. Lemon twist. Nice. Papers every day. Papers every day. Oh, so easily swayed. Papers every day. Sun's coming up. Twitchy. Oh, nice. It sounds good. I need to find something to stop. Is there somewhere in Lethbridge? Why is there no rest stop before Calgary? Oh, that's 3 hours away. We can be in trouble. That one's even further. Okay, we're gonna be going over my allotted driving time by a little bit here. Because there's no rest stops along this road. No, I think we might as well just go for it, honestly. I'll get a few fines, but what's going on here? Very important, yeah. Worries away. Way. Gone me. Gone me. Be gone. Oops. Oh. Just stayed yellow long enough. Yeah. It's a passion. Left bridge. Yeah, I think Canadians are just not buying American stuff now. Oh, that's right. I forgot I have the auto brake function on. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh, speed limit increase. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think, from what I remember, money-wise, I'm like 2 helicopter trips away from having enough money for it. But yes, it's all the caveat there is I need not to crash. Loop it up in the brown bit there. I might get my air traffic control add-on set up again for that. I haven't used that in a while because it doesn't work with the sightseeing stuff that I've mostly been doing. Thank you, sir. The game is being quite lenient on the rest stops, it seems. I think my driver would normally have started dozing off by now. Oops. Maybe I'm dangerous enough as it is. Alright, so we'll pull off here and find somewhere to sleep in Calgary. Bow, bow. Love a bit of Billy Joel. Oh, that sounds cool, Twitchy. I don't really know what to make of Calgary. Doesn't feel like a very big city. Little repair spot here. Ba, 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 ba. No, I'm literally the first ever person. Let me double check something. Yeah, okay. To SPP. Alright, we'll do a quick repair. Okay, that's done. I will go to sleep. And then I'm going to take a quick break. Alright, back in a bit. Hi, everybody. Okay, hi, sorry about that. Right. How much further do we have to go? Not too far. Less than 400 miles to go. Let's get to it, shall we? Come alive. Okay, sorry. Let's get going. Oh. What day is it in game? I don't think it has one. It's sometime vaguely in the summer, is from what I could gather. The time zones, whenever the time zone is referred to, it mentioned it's always the daylight savings time one. Can you? I don't know if you can turn right and red in Canada. Can you? It's just a US thing, probably. You can do anywhere payments anyway. Yeah, that's fair. Well, Canada is modded in, so it might just follow the US rules. This bridge feels crazy. Barely get up there. Well, there are enough Americans out there who think their constitutional rights apply in Europe. Fortunately, there are some with some intelligence. I'm going to say it, I'm not really impressed with this mod. I've been to one of the provinces over, and That mod is really good, but it only covers a small part of Canada. So I've got this one which does the rest, but it's very basic. Kind of similar to the one that does the eastern half of the US, I guess. It is a free mod, yes, so I shouldn't complain too much. Is this bus going to go? It is, yeah. Just go around it. Yeah, it's interesting the devs haven't really expanded into Canada yet. I don't know if they want to get the whole of the US done before they do that, but that's going to take years. Do-do. Girls on film. I think some of these speed limits are a bit unrealistic as well. I don't think this road's... Oh, hang on, there you go, it's about to change. Yep. You're quite right, Twitchy, you're quite right. Girls on film. Girls on film. Dowie! Hiya, Dowie. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Having a nice, nice chill stream. We've been driving pretty much straight north. Gone like 1,500 miles north. We ended up halfway up Canada. Great Twisty Highway, yeah. I was just saying that this is a mod, so I will... no comments on its realism. Oh, the mods are very hit and miss for the trucking games. There are some that are really good, and some that are just like copy and pasted landscapes. I think I'd probably say the US one is a little bit dated as well, but they're coming out with DLCs a bit quicker. But yeah, I think because it came out a lot later, they're not like refreshing the old areas just yet. So yeah, I think it depends where you go. The DLCs are really good. The areas that are in the base game, not so much. I think that they're either 1 or 2 DLCs away from being able to drive the whole of Route 66, which would be a fun road trip to do at some point. We're actually 70 miles away from our destination. Made some good progress. Might even have time to start another job. Oh, police. It's been a fire. The abuse is right. Oh, just as you said that, we went to a downhill bit, and I'm now doing 77 without accelerating. You do have to stop for an inspection, though. There we go. This is one of the fun things about US Truck Sim, is that you have these inspection checkpoints all over the place that you have to pull over for. Which is a little bit sad, but it tends to be no more than 1 per state as you're on a job, so it's not that many. The other cool thing is that US Truck Sim is getting a road trip DLC where you can drive cars. So there's going to be a whole new game mode for driving cars around. Yeah, the EU one is getting the coach DLC, which I'm kind of looking forward to as well. Oops. Here we are. This is Edmonton. This feels like a cool city. This feels a bit better than Calgary was. Are there tunnels? I'm pretty sure there are. Having said that, I've not seen any today. I think if we head to the more mountainous bits, you get some tunnels through the mountains and stuff. I've been completely wrong lane here. Yeah, I'll definitely be streaming the coach DLC and the road trip DLC for this when they're out. I'm interested to see how well they work with mods. Can't think of any tunnels even in Euro Truck. Yeah, I feel like there are some in I'm sure there are some in Switzerland when you're in the Alps area. I've definitely driven through tunnels on Euro Truck. Yeah. I'm sure there are some. Okay, let's see. Where should we go next? We can head back to Calgary. SK, what's this? Oh, SK is Saskatchewan. Oh my god. I forgot Palau was in my mod list. Look at that. We'll drive to Washington, get a ferry, I guess, to Hawaii, and then go from Hawaii to Palau. That's insane. We're not going to do that. Maybe one day. Let's do this little drive to Calgary because it's good money for quite a short distance. It said the ferry cost was 5k in total. Is this somewhere I can turn around, maybe? Yeah. Oh, maybe. Yeah, there was still 1,000 miles of driving you had to do, so it wasn't like amazing value. Ooh. Oops. You hoping Road Kings would be good? Yeah, I've heard some stuff about that. I think I'd be interested in like. I hope it's a little bit different, you know. Like these kind of have a good lockdown on the just driving part. Yeah, it's kind of like a trucking sim, but with some RPG elements, maybe. Where do I want to go here? This way. This is... this bridge... Sorry, this bridge is an asset from Vegas. I recognize the name of the building. What am I drinking? I have a mango flavor Copperberg. You also those in Sainsbury's today? I went to Morrison's yesterday. They're on clearance. It was £1.50 a bottle. Go to Morrison's tonight, yeah. Morrison's normally have a deal where you can get like 3 for £6 on Copperberg. But every now and then there'll be a couple of flavours that are like £1.50 or £1.75 a bottle. Which took me ages to realise that you can save a bit of money getting the ones that aren't in the deal. That's a hotel from Vegas in the distance as well, I'm sure. Alright, what are we doing? We're taking some household appliances to Calgary. This is a rush job. Do we have enough time to do that? It's a 4-hour drive. We've got to be there in 7. I think that's good enough. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh god, it might take me 7 hours to reverse into here though. Ugh. Can't really see where I am. Okay, we're on the right track maybe. No, never mind. Overcooked it. It's really hard to see backwards out of the window when you're in a big American truck with the huge exhausts. Oops. I need to see out this window, really. It's a little bit easy on the Euro truck because I can do this and I have a clear view. I don't think it makes a massive difference, but it's just like a little bit obscured. I don't know what I've done here, but this is pretty tricky anyway, just because of how narrow it is. I think I'm pushing the other trailer. I think they probably do. They must have something. Yeah, I have. See, what I was doing is I've pushed this other trailer, but in my head I'm still trying to line up next to it. I might need to, like, start again here. And just, like, pull out over here a bit. Yeah, I think a lot of trucks now, instead of mirrors, they have cameras, right? And you can control the view a little bit. Well, they call them, like, electronic mirrors. I've done exactly the same thing again, haven't I? Oh no, this is taking forever, chat. Let's just, like, start all over again. nice ability with me here. Oh. Okay, that was a bit too quick. That was a bit too quick then, so... So far away... See, I get to about here, and I can't see anything out of the mirrors. No worries, Twitchy. I'll try and remember to take some good pictures. They'll probably all be terrible and not very interesting, but we'll see. Oh yeah, see, I don't have enough room to swing round the way I want to. That's my problem. Reinforcing it probably is not the way. Okay, this is a bit more promising. Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it straight. Okay, we can work with this though, we can work with this. Okay, I have pushed this other trailer. It's kind of blocking the way a little bit. Bam. First try. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Well, let's not, because the light's red. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, we've got about 200 miles on this journey. I think it'll probably be time for me to finish the stream by the time we get there. It's getting late. I didn't realize how late it was already. Booshka booshka yeah, yeah. Just a reminder, we have marbles tomorrow, 1 PM UK time. And flight sim Sunday morning. Alright, we're leaving Edmonton, we're back on the freeway. That was close. That was a weird way to join the freeway there. I think when I'm back from America, I'm gonna take a look at updating all my mods for Euro Truck. Maybe we'll do some Euro Truck. Because American Truck Sim already has a new version since when I started playing this again. So I want to like that latest mods update. Oh my god, that was a bit faster around that corner. Let the tyres squeal, you don't hear that very often on this game. I don't know if that came through to you. Practice for F1. Have I told you my story about going to Vegas whilst they're getting ready for the F1? Rachel and I have booked brunch at a restaurant opposite the Bellagio, which is the hotel with the big fountains out in front. The other side of the street, there's a restaurant at street level where you can sit outside and watch the fountains. So we thought that would be a good idea, get some good pictures. But in the last week and a bit, they've started building a grandstand for the F1 race in Vegas, right in front of where the fountains are. And they've basically, yeah, not only will we not be able to see them probably, but they've also closed off the pavement outside that hotel, so you can't even walk up to them. Commander, hello. Oh, Commander, whilst you're here, I have Posted foxes for you and Ash today. I would hope they would arrive on Monday or Tuesday. I will say now, hello Leah! How are you, Leah? Good to see you. I am sorry, but my Sharpie started running out whilst I was writing them out. Yeah, posted foxes. Apologies, but my the writing might have gotten a bit faded on one of them. I think it was Ash's. If it hasn't come out very well, I will send another one some other time. You're going away for a few days? Oh, okay. Thursday is my last stream before I'm off to America. So I won't be here on Friday. Yeah, you going somewhere nice? I'm not sure what day you're going. Oops, sorry, brushed my mic. Chester. Oh, nice. It's not too far away from you, right? Well, I should brush my mic. You're right. That shit's terrible. Far enough to be away, yeah. Well, it's in England for a start. Right here I am, stuck in the middle with you. But yeah, I hope you have a good time. Should I warn you now that next week's Marbles is going to be Thursday evening? By the way, everybody, if I haven't mentioned that, I don't know if I mentioned that today. Whoops. I think I probably did, but the alcohol's taken effect. To the left, you jokers to the right. Thought this person was letting me go. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. The next two. The first two Marble streams in October are going to be very unusual times because next week's one I need to do before I go to America, and the one after that I'll be in America. We'll probably be doing that on the Friday because I'm flying home on the Saturday. So I will not be around for that. But yeah, apart from that, you'll have a whole week without me. Lucky you. Unless you're Rachel. Rachel's going to be stuck with me. Alright, 50 miles to go. We're nearly there. Is there more roadworks? Come on. Got our backs to the wall. Oh, I've gone for it now. Okay, got away with it. I was committed to that. Ooh. Should stop looking at my phone. You kill us all. Okay. Sun's starting to come up as well. Luckily didn't waste too much time with my messing around trying to collect the trailer. Collect the cargo. Oh, it's starting to rain. Alright! We're nearly there, folks. Nearly there. Biggest fan, I follow you until you love me. Oh, nice easy place to park. If I can lay up correctly. Nice. Phew! Alright, there we go. We've got 2 jobs done today. One long one pretty short one. We had a nice time in Canada. Excuse me. Oh my god, this one goes all the way to Mexico, which is a bit nosy looking at other jobs. Manitoba. I'm your biggest fan, I'll follow you until you love me. Thank you for watching, everybody. Much love to you all. We are gonna leave it there for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I will be here tomorrow with Marbles at 1 PM UK time. I'll hopefully see you for that. If not, Flight Sim on Sunday, about 11 AM, maybe 11:30. Got that to look forward to. Next week, Monday Blueprints, Tuesday Roadcraft, no stream Wednesday, Thursday Marbles, and then that'll be it. I'll be off to America. So, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Let's find somebody to raid. Who should we raid? You know what, we haven't raided Jaeger in a little while. We probably missed Marbles again. Oh no, Commander. Alright, gang. Thanks so much for being here. Much love. I will hopefully see you very soon. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.